Good morning. In this video, we will analyze a very important topic discussed in the column Kerala Economy. The column Kerala Economy and the video is giving introduction to the content discussed in the column in both English and Malayalam is also attached along with this video. Today, the topic is women economics. The recent Nobel Prize economics is for the study about it's a study it's the award is given to it's for a study related to gender equality and equal pay. It's very sad that we still need to discuss these issues, and we still need to take these issues in the same league of the marginalized, the power of the empowerment of marginalized sections. That is, the power of women, the empowerment of women is still being considered as an empowerment of the marginalized. When we are talking about life beyond earth and life post death, and that is very sad, and it's an indication that the deep wounds, or the deep belief, you can call it wound because it's a big wound. We still consider certain things as true, as divine, as something part of a culture, irrespective of the kind of progress, scientific progress that we achieve. Despite the scientific progress we achieved. And one thing is such equal pay. And it is very sad that we have to discuss it in a society like Kerala, where we consider that the fight against a feticide, the fight against a child marriage, and the fight for the empowerment of women has made Kerala a progressive society on par with the West. The West is empowered despite the flaws for the power that women have, the power to choose, the power to decide, the power to follow the passion. And it is what you call the empowered women. And when you statistically analyze the most powerful nations, the most powerful economy, the powerful not in the sense of brute military power, it's a kind of power, economic. The power is the economic independence, scientific temper, and egalitarianism. And when you consider such powerful economies, we can see that the pivotal posts or the decision-making bodies are occupied by women. What is the difference? The power to empathize, the power to take futuristic decisions, the capacity of women is far ahead than men. It is a proven reality. And when you realize that, when you talk about that, you are still waging a battle for equal pay, even in Hollywood and even in football. So in that context, we are coming straight away to Kerala. How can you tackle it? Or rather, such an issue exists in Kerala? You have to say Kerala is far ahead than other states in India, considering the space that women occupy in decision making. It can be the decisions they make in the household, it can be the decisions they make in public spaces, or it can be the decisions they could make in cultural, social, political, sporting field. But still, there is a kind of a wall that still exists. Maybe the social progress of Kerala doesn't allow them to exert the force, but still there is a kind of power imbalance between men and women, where either men occupy power, or rather men still unwilling to accept that they are they are just unequal. They are just equals, not superior. So, what is the issue? The issue we are talking about, the issue that we are talking today is about how a powerful, independent, self-reliant economy can be constructed through the intervention of law and police. Is there a need of such an do Kerala need such a thing right now? Yes, we do need it. The first thing is highly politicized religious arena, or highly religionized. I don't know whether such a usage exists. Highly religious secular arena. They mutually coexist and dampen the spirits of progress, equality, egalitarianism. You cannot expect the present secular political outfits in Kerala to take progressive decisions. There are plenty of examples, including Union Civil Code, Muttalaq, Shabarimala, and the recent issue regarding VP Sura. The empowerment of women need the consent of these religious heads, and especially the Communist Party in Kerala. It's highly controversial, and it's a political stupidity. So you cannot expect progressive decisions in the present Kerala's socio-political arena. So what we need? We need powerful decisions, powerful intervention of legal authorities. These legal authority can be the law agencies or the law enforcing agencies like police. I don't know whether police can enforce law, but still, the presence of a powerful police force do make an impact in the way we create ourselves. It's about creating ourselves. The social progress of Kerala has a lot to do with the power of our police system. Whether it's a case of tourists coming, or whether it's a case of foreign direct investment, the safety, the security that a very unbiased police system create in a society is beyond a statistical measurement. And how a very powerful medical field, or rather the public health system create a vibrant society. That is also evident in the social progress of Kerala, especially post-COVID. The kind of credibility that the medical field, the people working in the medical arena in Kerala gained, and the kind of confidence that Kerala's tourism sector has derived from the post-COVID Kerala. Post-COVID Kerala has gained global acclaim as a safe destination for the kind of power that, the kind of strength that the medical arena in Kerala provides. So it's about credibility. It's about credibility that a public system provides. It can be police, it can be a medical field. In the column Kerala Education Kerala, we discussed that the primary education system in Kerala, public funded primary education system in Kerala, has been the pillar of Kerala's social progress. And when you analyze that, when you realize that, you must understand that the social progress comes from social security. And when you have a political system that is unwilling to provide social security, you have to go for legal alternatives. Why? How? The recent Manaviyam incident is one such. The kind of concept, very progressive, very futuristic concept. And it is a fact that people are, the Kerala society, still reluctant to accept it in its full essence. And the way we look at people, women who work around the clock, women who take up late night jobs, all these kind of creates a kind of doubt in our minds that how can we still be called a progressive society? Because you talk about Europe, you talk about the freedom that Europe gives, and you want to escape from Kerala. But when it comes to this kind of women freedom, we still remain decades back, or we still remain in the 60s or 50s. So what that means is that you can expect zero political initiative, but so we need a legal initiative, the legal protection that women require. The kind of because the political intervention, when it is superior, it creates big damage, and that is very evident in the way we still remain a consumer state. The hostile environment for new initiatives, whether it's a case of an industry, whether it's a case of a new college, the kind of hostile atmosphere that prevails is because of the inability to give a legal protection for new initiatives. The kind of democratic space that trade unionism has been overpowered by highly politicized labor unions and labor rights. And this hostile atmosphere taking its toll on economic productivity, and it helps only in making a state an economic slave, where we are still a very long way to go to be a self-reliant economy. So this empowerment is all about the choices, it's about the freedom. And when women face the same problem, they are forced to leave the state, they are forced to leave the nation. And when that happens, when educated women leave the space, or when an educated woman doesn't arrive, it is a big hindrance, it is a big obstacle for a future that is egalitarian with scientific temper. Because scientific temper is what you inherit, and you cannot have that if you have a society where women doesn't own their choice. And a socially superior Kerala, it is very sad, as we told before, it's very sad that we still have some hurdles to cross to be a progressive society, because still the choice of women is not made by her. How this is related to economic empowerment? The important example is, or the very striking example is Kudumbashree. If an efficient women workforce, regardless of the educational qualifications, they combine, it creates a big impact. So a social progress is all about the space that you give to each and every individual. the nature of jobs, the kind of jobs, its time, its pattern, everything is going for a big change. And we have to accept that, and we have to make sure that a woman is free to do what she feels. The kind of freedom that she enjoys, the kind of freedom that she can take, even if she leaves the office by 11:30 at night, that creates a big impact. That is what we have been telling. That is why the example of Kerala's health and police system is being. That is why we caught that two examples, because the kind of impact that creates, that the kind of picture that creates, it is about. The picture is about an egalitarian society, and the picture, the shot that we get is about. It's about an egalitarian society. An egalitarian society is one that is socially superior. And a socially superior society is a scientifically superior society. And we have repeatedly told that. And then only we can create an economic independence or economic self-reliance. You have to statistically analyze and come to the conclusion. You have to statistically analyze and realize that an empowered, educated women workforce is the essence of social progress. Anywhere you can go, you can check the stats anywhere on the globe. So how can we create that? We have done a video regarding the awards, education, how that can be used as a platform to instill gender equality. But beyond that, we need this kind of initiatives from the authorities. I don't think that's what we have been discussing. We cannot expect the present Kerala political parties to take such initiative. So it's up to the people with civic sense. We have to take legal routes. We have to realize that we cannot go like this. World is changing, and we have to analyze and realize that we have to change. Gender equality is all about women economics, and women economics is all about women empowerment, and women empowerment is all about social empowerment. So that's the take, and that is what we have to analyze, and that is what we have to realize, that there is no development in a society where woman doesn't own her choice. It's up to the ruling elite, it's up to the legal authorities to make sure that the honor of the choice is the individual herself. Thank you.